Welcome to 15 Steps to Personal Freedom, Part 8, a BINA pre-Pesach special. So yesterday we did the motzi, the recognition that everything comes from God. Now we move into a critical part of the Seder and a critical part to the understanding of what it means to achieve personal freedom and personal exodus. We come to matzah, and matzah means that we take the top complete matzah and the middle broken matzah, and the head of the Seder, the one running the Seder, makes the bracha for everyone. Asher kidishanu mitzvotav v'tivanu ala achilat matzah. We make the bracha on the matzah and we eat the matzah. Now, just to mention, of course, that eating the matzah is a very important mitzvah on Seder night. The mitzvah is to have shmura matzah, preferably hand-baked shmura matzah, and for each person at the Seder, every person to eat at least a kazayit, which is about a third of a hand-baked round matzah, to eat it quickly without talking, and that is a special mitzvah performed on Pesach night. But what does it mean to us in terms of our process, our journey to personal freedom? This is a very critical step. Personal freedom and exodus, going beyond ourselves, going beyond our limitations, can only be achieved with bearing two things in mind, two lessons from the matzah. The one is submission and humility. The whole concept of matzah is that matzah doesn't rise. Matzah is a food that represents an experience of no ego, complete humility, submission, subservience. In order to grow, we cannot be egocentric. Any little bit of ego that mixes into the process stops us, prevents us from taking the next step, to connecting to another reality, to embracing something that is greater than ourselves, because we think we know it all and we think we got it all. When we get rid of our ego, which is represented by the matzah, when we become completely humble, as the matzah represents, then we are able, and only then, we are able to connect to something greater than ourselves, the concept of personal freedom, Yetziat Mitzrayim. The second thing that's so important to learn from the matzah in the whole process of the Seder is that personal growth and personal freedom must be connected to something tangible. Philosophical ideas, songs, reflections, meditation, philosophy are all good things when we talk about them and we think about them, and they're a good preparation. But if we want to grow and we want to go beyond ourselves, we need to do something concrete. We need to do a mitzvah. Because the word mitzvah has many meanings. It means commandment, but the word mitzvah also comes from the Aramaic form of tzavta, to connect to a greater reality, to connect to God. The way we connect, the way we grow, the way we go out of ourselves, ultimately, is not just by discussion and reflection, but it's about doing something that represents and demonstrates our willingness to do something even maybe we don't understand. Not everyone enjoys matzah. Some people do, some people don't. Some people find it hard to eat. But it's a mitzvah. It's something that we do, showing our willingness to do that even maybe which we're not comfortable with. That which will take us to an experience where we go beyond ourselves. So step 8 to personal freedom is a very important step. The step of humility, being humble, and that humility translating into something concrete and tangible, the performance of a mitzvah such as the beautiful one of eating matzah. Have a wonderful day.